Meeting up with old friends. Hello everybody, Tom here from Code. I hope you're all well. Today we're going to discuss the age-old thing about meeting up with old friends. Guys, my social circle, isn't particularly the biggest. I'm not going to lie to you, I don't have that many friends. And it's not because I'm not someone that is friendly, it's not because that I ain't somebody that projects that sort of friendly behaviour. I just think generally that I am someone that takes a while to trust somebody fully, and I am very careful about who my friends are. Alright, if you're in the circle that's my friends, then you're honoured, because I treat my friends really, really well. Probably because it ain't that easy a thing to come by for me, perhaps, maybe. But anyway, the point of today's video is to discuss the whole idea of when you lose touch with somebody and then you reconnect after many, many years. And in such consequences that's coming up soon, there's two people that I haven't seen for probably in person, probably nearly 5 years now, you know. And recently they've reconnected with me via my phone, like WhatsApp or via message. And they've both expressed some interest in seeing me again. Now, as you know, 5 years for me has been quite difficult, and I've changed a hell of a lot. Like, my mental health's changed, my outlook on life's changed a hell of a lot. So they're in for a bit of a shock, really. I'm not the same person I was 5 years ago. Hell, I'm probably not the same person I was 5 minutes ago, just to sort of blow your mind. But anyway, the point of today's talk is quite simple. Be prepared for meeting up with somebody that you haven't seen for a long time. The fact of the matter is, we all lead very busy lives, and sometimes even a solid friendship from childhood doesn't last the stretch of time. You know, people, they do inevitably look after themselves, and there is nothing wrong with that, and I'm not here to slam anybody for doing so. What I am going to say is that a solid gold friend will be there for life if you allow them to. I know that there's a small group I can trust, and I know that I have friends that will be there for me should I need them, and equally I will 110% be there for them too. Alright, whatever the circumstances, if I can, I will always. Alright, that's the sort of person I am. I do value my friendships, and I do try. People say, oh, you don't keep in touch, you don't try. I do keep in touch, and I do try. However, I am one of these that if someone's not making the effort with me, then I'll only attempt a couple of times before I step back. Okay? If somebody doesn't return my calls, my text messages, doesn't make what I would call a sustained effort to keep in touch, like occasionally, then I do tend to step back and go. Because at the end of the day, my time is as valuable as the next person. And people must appreciate and understand this, you know. And when you're meeting someone you haven't met for a long time, consider that they may have had a lot of things going on in their life, and that perhaps it wasn't that they didn't want to contact you, it's just they felt that there was too much going on or didn't have the time. And that's totally okay. Although some would argue, if you've got time for somebody and you really care about them, you will make time, of course. But it isn't about that, and it certainly isn't about me slagging anybody here today that perhaps has fell off the radar a bit in my life. At the end of the day, we've all got a life. We've all got priorities. We've all got stuff to do. A lot of my friends are married, got children. Some of them ain't got children or married, but they've got a long-term partner, a house together. Big priorities, you know, and you're not their priority. So don't be angry that they've not been in touch. Just accept that it's life, and that's how it can be sometimes. Sometimes people just disappear. And, you know, example, there's a guy I follow on Instagram who's a personal friend of mine from when I was back in high school. We were very close, and his job is to be working out on the road, so he does like a lot of music events and promotions and that sort of thing. So he's not usually around much in the week, but a couple of months ago he suggested we go for a meal and we meet up, and I was happy to do so. But since then it hasn't materialised. Every relationship takes two people, alright? If somebody generally wants to be in your life or wants to meet you, they will. If they're making excuses every left, right and centre and you're having to do all of the legwork, then that relationship is not equal or balanced, and that person is not really interested. I'm not saying that to be harsh, I'm just telling you. Fact. Alright? I am quite a forgiving soul, so I do understand when people have got a lot of stuff on, and I don't try and hold it against them for not being around, okay? It's fine. So, a couple of weeks' time, I will be going to meet up with my two friends from a while ago. And whether or not I meet both of them, or one of them, or none of them, is one of those. But one thing is for certain, they've expressed that they want to, and they seem happy to, so I will. I will make the effort. As long as they make the effort, then there's not going to be any problem. But always consider, you don't know what's going on in someone's life, you don't know what's going on in someone's head, and you don't know what pressures they're under. So sometimes, when it feels like you've been pushed to one side, just remember, you're not walked a mile in their shoes. You don't know how they feel and what they're going through. So don't take it personally. I've got to the stage now where I don't take it personally, really. I've got past all that. And I think more of us should take that attitude, really. At the end of the day, your life is your life. You've got to live it. And you've got to appreciate that your friends have got to live theirs. And if that's with or without you, it's with or without you. It could be without you. If it's without you, it's without you. It is what it is. I'm grateful for every person that's ever been in my life, good, bad and indifferent. Every experience was a lesson. Everything was, in some ways, there to teach me. And for that I say thank you. To even the people who didn't value me, who didn't think I was that worthy, when I know deep down I am. Guys, third and final video of the week. I want to say thank you all ever so much for listening. I really appreciate your time and energy spent here with me today. Thank you kindly. Put down in the comment section below, have you many friends? Do you find yourselves reconnecting easily, or has lots of people disappeared off the radar? It is a common theme as you get older that people just grow up, move on, do whatever they've got to do, and we shouldn't really be taking too much sort of angst towards it, okay? It is what it is. Remember to hit that subscribe button down below, leave me a thumbs up and a like, and let's hear that bell sign go ding dong so you know my next content's out. Guys, I will be back with another 3 videos at the start of next week. Until then, I want to say to you all, as always, thank you so much for listening and taking the time with me here today. I really appreciate your support. Take care of yourselves, and bye for now.